This is one of the most important and prominent road sign. This sign indicates that the driver should immediately stop. Usually, police, traffic and toll authorities use these signs at checkposts. Certain pockets of an area or road are demarcated as no entry areas for traffic. This could be entry to a restricted area or no traffic zone, so the driver should obey it and divert his route. This indicates that the traffic flow is allowed in only one direction. The way beyond this sign restricts entry of the traffic. However, the oncoming traffic flow remains normal. This sign directs that the demarcated area beyond it is prohibited for traffic flow from both sides. There could be number of reasons for installing this sign, such as pedestrian area only, area under repair, security reasons, etc. This sign signifies that there should no movement of traffic in the designated area either from outside or within. This is used to decongest the area. It is also used at pedestrian areas. As sign itself speaks, the area designated is a no entry zone for trucks. These could be narrow lanes or congested areas where entry of heavy transport vehicle could obstruct smooth flow of traffic. This sign indicates that the road has been prohibited for plying of bullock and hand carts. These slow-moving carts many a times hinder the smooth flow of traffic. The slowest form of transport many a times becomes obstruction to the free flow of traffic. Hence, certain zones have been demarcated where bullock carts are not allowed to ply. In order to ensure the safety of cyclists, certain roads, which are meant for fast-moving vehicles, are prohibited for cyclists. So the cyclists should not use the roads where this sign has been installed. This sign restricts the movement of pedestrian on road or the adjoining area. This could be lane for fast-moving vehicles, highways, etc. This could be installed at intersection where alternate crossing arrangements like underpass, footover bridge etc. are there for crossing the road. This sign directs driver not to turn towards right side in any circumstance. This sign directs driver not to turn towards left side in any circumstance. With superhighways and advancement in automobile technology, speed of vehicles has increased manifold. With this, overtaking has come as a maneuver to save time on road. But some place where the roads are narrow, at bridges, at turns, overtaking becomes dangerous. At these places this sign is installed which prohibit overtaking, ensuring safety. Excessive and unnecessary honking is treated as unruly behavior in modern society. However, there are silence zones where honking is completely prohibited, like near hospitals, schools, etc. This sign directs driver to respect the silence zone and not to use horn. This is one of the most important and prominent road sign. This sign indicates that driver should immediately stop. Usually police, traffic and toll authorities use these signs at checkposts. Some roads demand continuous flow of traffic, and stopping of one vehicle disrupt the whole traffic flow. At these areas no stopping signs are installed. Any vehicle stopping at these places could meet an accident and also a penal action. This sign designates the speed, as specified in the sign, of traffic on road. The limit specified must be invariable, followed to avoid penal action and accidents on the road. There are certain roads which pass under bridges, railway lines, etc. of low height. To avoid any untoward incident, authorities earmark height of vehicle which can easily pass under the bridge. The specified limit should be strictly adhered to avoid accidents and penal action. This sign on road indicates that length of the vehicle, which can be maneuvered through that passage. It could be a sharp turn, a hairpin bend, etc. This is meant for long and oversized vehicle, which cannot negotiate a safe turn. This road sign limits the load of the vehicle, which should ply on the road further. This sign indicates that a vehicle weighing more than 5 tons cannot use the road further, as there may be a bridge, which cannot bear the weight beyond 5 tons, or the road is soft to accommodate the weight of the vehicle. This sign is usually installed before a bridge. It indicates the load a bridge can bear. The limit of this sign is 4 tons. This indicates that only vehicles with axle load of 4 tons or less can pass over this bridge. Any restriction conveyed through sign on road ends here. This sign indicates that the restriction imposed by the signs is no more valid beyond this point. However, drivers should not be complacent and take care of all safety measures to avoid accidents. This sign indicates the traffic should move in straight direction and turning to either side would lead to penal action and safety hazard. One has to turn towards left after seeing this sign. This may have been installed due to diversion. This sign directs the driver to turn right only. There could be any reason for it, but obeying this signal would lead to safety and hassle-free drive. This sign directs the traffic to either move straight or take left turn. Turning towards right is prohibited. Violation of these signs may jeopardize your safety and may also lead to penal action. This sign directs the traffic to either move straight or take right turn. Turning towards left is prohibited. This sign indicates that the driver should drive in left lane for smooth traffic flow. This sign is installed mainly on the roads which do not have divider in between, and two-way traffic flows on the same road. This indicates that the traffic flow is allowed in only one direction. The way beyond this sign restricts entry of the traffic. However, the oncoming traffic flow remains normal. This sign cautions you about a right-hand curve on the road ahead. This helps you in maneuvering vehicle accordingly and nullifies the possibility of accident due to sudden appearance of turn. This sign cautions you about a left-hand curve on the road ahead. This also helps you in maneuvering vehicle accordingly. You get time to slow your speed and set your eyes on the curve. It also reduces the possibility of accident due to sudden appearance of turn. This road sign indicates that there is steep ascent ahead and driver should get ready to climb and put the vehicle in relevant gear. Most of the times, these signs are found on hilly road where steep ascent and descent are normal part of travel. This road sign indicates that there is steep descent ahead and driver should get ready to descend by putting the vehicle in relevant gear. One should not try to speed upon descent as it loosens the grip on vehicle. Most of the times, these signs are found on hilly road where steep ascent and descent are normal part of travel. When the width of the road decreases and the road merges into a narrow road, there is a possibility that a speeding vehicle may get collide with oncoming traffic. This sign cautions the driver to be careful as the road ahead is narrow. Sometimes road converges to a bridge which is of less width than that of road. This sign is erected before such bridges which are narrower than the road. The driver should reduce the speed and watch for oncoming traffic for safe drive. This sign indicates the slippery condition of the road ahead. This condition could be due to seepage of water or oil spill, etc. The driver should invariably slow down the vehicle at sight of this sign to avoid accident. This sign is usually erected on hilly roads where loose earth or gravel keeps on falling on the road. Driver should drive slowly and carefully after this sign as little carelessness can cause major accidents here. Pedestrian is the king of traffic. This sign cautions the driver to either slow down or stop the vehicle and allow the pedestrian to cross the road. The part of road is also demarcated in white strips known as zebra crossing. At zebra crossing, the pedestrian has first right on the road. This road sign indicates that there is a school ahead nearby. Driver is required to slow down the vehicle and drive carefully to avoid accidents. Children often try to cross the road by running or make unprecedented moves, so for their safety always drive carefully near school. This sign shows that there is some repair, cleaning etc. being undertaken on the road and labor is involved in it. People working on road need safety from the traffic and hence this sign is erected before the site of repair on road. The driver should drive slowly and carefully by diverting to ensure the safety of labor. This sign indicates that there is great possibility of cattle straying on the road. Cattle on road can cause major accidents as animal reacts unpredictably in traffic. So drive carefully wherever you see this sign. In hilly roads, the rocks fall on road during landslides in extreme climates. This sign shows that the road ahead is prone to such falling of rocks and driver should drive carefully to avoid accident. This sign tells that there is a crossing of roads ahead. This sign advises that the vehicle should be slowed and intersection should be crossed cautiously by looking on both sides. This sign tells that there is a right side turn on the road in addition to straight movement of the road. This helps driver in planning his route and also cautions about the additional add provision. This sign tells that there is a left side turn on the road in addition to straight movement of road. This helps driver in planning his route and also cautions about the additional road provision. This road sign depicts the actual formation of road ahead. The road is divided into two forming a shape of Y. This helps driver in managing the intersection carefully. This sign indicates that there is a left and right turns available on the straight road with small distance between them. It is an intersection which does not allow crossing of road. This sign tells that there is T intersection on the road ahead and there is no forward movement. Traffic has to either turn left or right. This helps driver in planning their movement on road. Roundabout is a substitute of a road intersection. It allows smooth flow of traffic without the aid of traffic lights. This sign indicates that there is a roundabout ahead and the driver to take relevant lane well before maneuvering the roundabout. This sign cautions that there is a dip on road ahead. This sign helps driver to reduce the speed to cross the plunge on road. Sometimes there is a hump on road either intentionally created for slowing the traffic or caused by any other reason. This sign cautions the driver that he should reduce the speed to cross the hump comfortably. This sign indicates that there is a railway crossing which is not manned by personnel. This unguarded railway crossing has to be crossed by driver himself very cautiously after ensuring that there is no train on the track nearby. Many a times road intersects the railway line. This sign indicates that there is a railway crossing which is guarded by a person. The driver should take extra precautions and act accordingly. This sign indicates the availability of telephone near road. This informatory sign indicates that there is a petrol pump ahead. Sometimes distance is also indicated on this sign which gives an idea that how far is the petrol pump from the sign post. This sign shows that there is a first aid facility nearby which is very useful in case of emergency or accidents. These are normally erected on highways and rural roads. This sign indicates that there is an eating place in the vicinity. This sign is common on highways and long stretches of road. This sign indicates there is facility of light refreshment nearby on the road. This sign is erected near motel, lodge or any other facility for resting on the road. These signs can be seen on highways.